Okay, let's see. I've got that up. And so we're just waiting for Sahel now. She got too into selling eggs. I'm gonna just get a drink and hope that that bucket holds. The really cool thing is it's not bad rain, but oh hi. I was watching Sahel and it just linked me in. Woohoo! Okay. Oh, it's not bad rain, but it's like sticking and running in sheets down the outside of the building and kind of coming in this like corner at the top right of my window. I wonder if it's doing that every time it rained. I just never noticed. Uh, huh. Anyway, that's a problem for future me. Let's go ahead and um, put this away and English or Japanese. Let's go. I'm gonna ignore the rain. Ignore the flood. English or Japanese. Woohoo. But I don't like the ads that gives me, so I'm gonna skip that. Okay. So because of taking FF8 time, I do not remember. Oh right, the frickin' the temple thing. We're doing the temple thing. Yes, you dance girl.
Take a look at this.
This game is already a million times better than Final Fantasy VIII.
Now here's a fine haul.
Ooh, a redfish horn. Let's see. What have we? Oh, we've got everything up there. Go to
Scout ship setting.
Okay. So we are going to Palamedes and the island's interior. We have these. None of those I really want. So we're gonna, yeah, we'll go here. Okay. Hey, it's Queen Alina. Woohoo. I am ignoring a flood with Berseria. Ooh. That water is actually kind of close to where my coax cable comes into my building for the internet. I'm going to choose not to worry about that until it becomes a problem. If the stream just suddenly dies, or I start swearing and running, that would mean that something happened with the coax cable. Yeah. Normally on a Tuesday night, I would be playing Magic at the local bar, but I'm like, no, I don't think I want to brave 70-mile-an-hour winds and flood stage waters to go to the bar. I kind of think that everyone who's doing it is kind of stupid. Hey, hi lady, hey. Wasn't a bad deal. We gave up the temple, but now the village is protected. I know that, but that might also be the reason Mahina and her daughter disappeared. The old lady is less hot than she was when I saw her. Okay, hi. Oh, it's this gal. Hey.
Who are you?
The innkeeper's daughter. I happened to overhear you all talking about going to Palamedes and...
Did you report us to the Abbey?
Report? But you already have an exorcist with you.
If you have any business, talk with her then.
I'm Eleanor Hume, an exorcist with the Abbey. How might I be of service? I want you to look for someone.
course you're gonna hay that girl up. Ooh, do you want
The
us to
mother
find your
and her
girlfriend?
child went to visit the Abbey grounds, but they haven't returned.
Oh no, that's
They've
worse.
both gone missing?
Yes. The mother's name is Mahina. She's a priestess of Aminoch. And her little daughter's name is Kamoana.
Kamoana, I know
Hold
Kamoana.
on. If she's a priestess of Aminoch,
Kamoana was
Right.
adorable.
Ever since the Abbey booted her out from the temple, she's been regularly going back to make her objections heard. But one day, she never returned home. And now her daughter has disappeared too. I can only assume that she went to go look for her mother.
and you believe they're being held at the temple?
Oh no, ma'am. I just can't imagine Mahina would abandon her daughter like that. Kamoana is next in line to succeed her, so she's had a strict upbringing, but her mother truly loves her. Please forgive Mahina for her protests. I was just hoping you could use the Abbey's resources to track them down.
I will do everything in my power to
Maggie
find
Lou
them.
in the back. Maggie Lou in the back just making the best poses.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Like Kamoana, I grew up with only my mother as family. I can't help but worry for them.
Of course.
Let's be off, Miss Exorcist.
Alrighty. Let's be off. And by off, I mean we save just in case I have gotten too much worse at this game. And on we go.
Eleanor, what's your game here?
The mother and daughter, you mean? That's on me. I'll search for them myself.
I don't care about that.
Well, what then?
Why are you actively helping us decipher the book, when we're using it to thwart the Abbey's plans?
You think I might be deliberately misleading you? Laying a trap of some sort for you all?
Yes.
Are you?
I think you're a lot of things, Demon. But foolish is not one of them. I want to know the truth. I want to know what Lord Artorias is trying to accomplish. And there's something
Everyone
happening
likes
in the world
Eleanor.
right now. I want to know what it is. Unfortunately, little old Eleanor has never been deemed trustworthy enough to be given such information. So, my only option is to find out for myself.
You've got the soul searching down at least.
The Abbey and your band of rogues follow two different paths. But something tells me either will lead me to the same destination.
And so you don't see any need to lie to us?
Exactly.
And what'll you do if those truths don't line up cleanly with what you believe?
I'm not sure yet.
As honest an answer as any. Either way, it looks like you'll be working with us for the near future.
Yes, for now.
Hey, could I ask you something?
What is it?
About the Therians. I've heard you call yourself a Therian before. Is there any particular insight you have about them?
No, none. Artorias said I was one, that's all.
And that doesn't bother you?
Does it bother you?
Nope, not at all. If you're not worried, then neither am I.
I'm surrounded by freaks.
Girlfriend.
But was that truly the reason Ceres chose me?
Girlfriend, you kind of are a freak. It's fine though. We love you.
Velvet keeps picking on Madame Eleanor. They're total opposites, so I know they're just gonna clash sometimes, but Velvet takes it too far!
Bienfu, it's called
You really
flirting.
think they're totally
You idiot.
opposite? If Madame Eleanor is a white lily, then Velvet is a black rose. If Madame Eleanor is a soaring Pegasus, then Velvet is a wolf in the shadows. If Madame Eleanor is a plate of spaghetti carbonara, Velvet is squidding noodles with seaweed.
I don't follow you completely, but I think I get the point.
I'm sure you understand. The two have nothing at all in common. And since they don't share anything in common, some fighting now and then just can't be helped.
Well, they both have beautiful hair.
Yes.
Okay, but we're talking a noble exorcist and an aloof demon.
Eleanor sometimes treats you coldly. And Velvet has helped me more times than I can count.
Madame Eleanor gives herself fully to the salvation of others, but Velvet is bent solely on revenge.
Can we punt
That means
Bienfu
they're
into
both
the
motivated
ocean
by thoughts of
kindly?
others.
How is the cheerful and talkative Madame Eleanor at all the same as the brooding, taciturn Velvet?
Both of them talk to me when it's just the two of us together.
You're just trying to be contrary.
I'm only telling you what I've experienced.
Actually, I feel that Madame Eleanor isn't really reaching out to me.
Because you're a
It's all right if
creep.
Eleanor doesn't want to talk to you. I'm here for you, Bienfu. You aren't alone.
That just makes me feel lonelier.
You two are opposites yourselves.
Huh?
Yeah, Laphicet is adorable and wonderful, and Bienfu is a sack of shit. So true. There's something over there. Ooh. Shinies. And Birdie. Hi, Birdie. Birdie!
Woo! It's a biggie!
Weak to fire. Oh, I'm still on Velvet. I've forgotten how to do Velvet. I forgot how to play Velvet. Oh, that's right. Velvet is mostly just that button mashing.
That's the end for you! What an easy victory! I am invincible!
I mean, yeah, you're the one who didn't take any damage that fight, but... okay, let's make sure. I want to control you. Which girl in the middle? Magilu? Magilu's like... she's great. Magalu's original, I mean... you can see she's got that outfit. And then... that hat minus a little bandana. But pirate style is so much more like... it even feels more Magilu than Magilu's default outfit, you know? She's like all about comfy and sexy and not giving a fuck because she gives way too many fucks. But she has to pretend she doesn't give a fuck, and part of how she does that is projecting an air of like manipulative sexiness. I don't have the color variant, I don't think. Is Magilu's color variant better than this? Probably. Oh, hi, you're actually a thing. Also, I should probably not get into a fight with everything all at once. Okay, let's not do that. I was about to say we should probably get into some fights, though, too.
A foe worth killing.
Like that. Oh, that's Velvet! Yeah, that's Velvet's pirate outfit. I spent money on the pirate outfits. I got them all. Haha.
Sorry to cut you down.
I love playing Magalu. Magalu is so fun. That is my style of gameplay right there. I know the pirate outfits are all so good. You know what? I did this for Zoe, but Zoe's not here right now. So we can go back to Butch Eleanor.
Understood.
Haha. Butch Eleanor. Yes. Where are we going on this map? This feels like the right way, so I'm gonna go the other way. Ooh, okay, let's see color variant Magalu. Oh my god, it's anarchist it's anarchist Harlequin. Oh. How do I get that? I need that. I need that outfit. You are so right. I need anarchist Harlequin Magalu. Oh, why is everything good late game? Rip me. Oh, not rip me. So many souls for those frickin' scammers. Yes. Well, we'll get it when we get it. For now, we have Pirate Magalu and Butch Puppy Dog Eleanor. Do I have Shinu Ibu ears? No. Okay. But that makes sense. I'm pretty sure if I did, I would have used them. No doggy ears for Butch Doggy Pirate Eleanor. She's the trans puppy girl future that the conservatives are terrified of. Velvet's going to liberate her from kind of her weird quasi-Puritan Tumblr roots. Or something like that. Stick! Oh, jerks.
It appears that we're finished here.
I don't need that danger fight. Nope. I don't think I want to deal with you right now. I'm being blasé about it, but I am a little worried about the leak, so I don't think I want to be that distracted, because, yeah. I keep glancing over at it to check on it, and it's fine. But I don't think I could do that the way I want to in a fight against Code Red right now. Oh, hi. Verbena! Woohoo! I was also planning on, like, upping the difficulty again for this game until the flooding thing happened. So, like, yeah. Back and forth. Some ideas. There's a lot of you, and I think I should clear some of you out.
A foe worth killing.
Okay, I should. Not be poisoned.
But I'm this close. I won't miss. Form zero. Sorry to cut you down.
Haha. Get cleared out, Squiddy. Another one over. We have another one. There's so many places to go here.
This rocky shore just keeps going. Just don't step on any sea slugs, okay?
Why not? What's the big deal?
It's just that it isn't pretty. Their insides squish everywhere.
Yikes. That sounds pretty traumatizing.
Then again, if you pickle their innards, it makes for a great snack.
You eat them?
Oh, don't be a baby. You've had worse.
Forget the sea slugs. Try not to step on the coral.
Yum yum.
Good point. Coral is alive
Liquid.
and needs our protection.
Or maybe it's because some of it can be sold for jewelry.
I didn't mean either of those reasons. Although Manon appears similar to Maclear Beach, it was formed by a completely different process.
Now that you mention it, this
I don't
area
have
is
my
covered by
avatar,
rocks.
so there's no, like,
Maclear
posture
is
check
just your
thing.
average seashore. But Manon here was made by the slow corrosion of seaside caves.
They were worn away by the waves?
That too. But mainly, it was the handiwork of a rock-eating species of coral, known as ravening table coral. Stay in contact long enough, and they'll melt your flesh right off.
Ah, so that's why it tingles every time I touch the coral.
Why didn't you warn us earlier?
Tingles. When will you see 3D Green Barb again? I don't know. Someday, maybe, if you're lucky. Okay. More souls.
We will need to be extremely wary.
Frickin' birds poisoned me again. I'm stuck inside of that with no... okay. Let's get rid of these stinking birds. I hate these birds. Oh god, Eleanor's down. Frickin'. Well, this is great. This was not supposed to be a hard fight. Frickin' birds! Stop your shit! Oh my god. I love birds, and you're being absolute jerks.
You guys are the best!
Birds, why? Need to panacea bottle you.
Is this also part of the
That should not have been that hard. Uh, that should not have been that hard at all. Okay, we've learned our lesson, and we go straight for the birds first.
We will need to be extremely wary.
Oh, I hate things that make me poison. Freaking. Oh. Oh, that's part of the problem. We don't have lava set heal to heal us. That explains a lot of our problems. The lack of a lava set. Okay, let's see. We need to get you and you
I have
swapped.
to fight too?
Yes, you have to fight lava set. You're our healer. If we don't have you, we start to die horribly.
Are we ready for this?
There we go.
We won, right?
Okay. That fight still wasn't great, but with lava set here to heal, it went much better. And oh, frickin' birds! I love birds. Birds are great. Birds can also be assholes. The snake is just like riding Eleanor's tail. That was funny. But yeah, birds make me think of when my son was like 6 or so, and there was this like baby vulture that he saw hurt outside in the lot behind our apartment. And so he took a shoebox and snuck out and just like put this baby vulture in there. And for the next couple months, smuggled this shoebox back and forth between my place and my ex-wife's place. And like nursed this vulture back to health. And then when it was old enough, let the vulture go. And for like the next year, the vulture would just like drop dead mice on our front porch when Rex was over.
Scout ships.
It's like, okay. Cool. We're getting dead mice as gifts from a vulture. Yeah, the vulture was like, this boy is my mama. I'm a go take care.
Reset? Have you been taking care of that rhino stag roast like a good boy?
Of course. I make sure to feed it every night before I go to sleep, since it's nocturnal.
How long are you going to keep on calling it a rhino stag roast?
I don't know. It's a new kind of beetle, so it's gonna be hard to tell if it's really a rhino or a stag. You're asking a lot of questions. Bienfu, do you like bugs?
Duh! love rhinoceros and stag beetles both. What guy doesn't find them fascinating?
Right? So which kind of beetle do you think it is? Rhino or stag?
Oh, that's a tough question. But guess what? Miss Mugulu taught me a surefire way to tell.
I didn't know there was a way to tell.
Yeah, but if I do it, you gotta name it after me, alright? Come on! What guy doesn't wish he had a cool bug named after himself, right? And besides, Miss Mugulu told me that this technique is so good that it's only fair to have a bug named after you in return. So what do you say, man to man? Come on, let's live the dream!
Oh, all right. How can I say no to that? Besides, we all did work
You should name the
together
bug
to
after
capture it
Maggie
anyway.
Lou, because it's her technique.
Thanks, Laffy said. Alright, show me the bug, and I'll tell you what it is. Miss Magilou says you need to open up its outer wings and get a good whiff of the thin underwings.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure I remember rhinoceros and stag beetles smelling really nasty under their wings.
Is it really that bad?
Why not find out for yourself?
No thanks. I think I'll pass.
Yep, Yenfo, do it.
Maybe you shouldn't do this after all, Bienfu.
No, no, Lafa said, let him cook, let him
You
cook.
just wanna hog the name all to yourself. Well, too bad. A real man never goes back on his word. If it packs a mean punch, then it's a rhinoceros beetle. And if it smells really zesty, then it's a stag beetle.
I don't know about this.
Just let him do it, Laphicet. He's already volunteered.
I can do this. Just you watch.
Haha.
This smell is the most bad thing that ever batted it.
Whoa! He fainted with his eyes still open. Hey, wake up! Wake up, Bienfu!
Miss Magilou, as soon as I smelled it, my nose literally exploded.
Oh no, blood
Looks like
everywhere.
he's having a bad dream.
uh,
I spy with my little eyes a kiddo who's spying at my bewitching waist.
Oh, sorry. I just couldn't help it.
boys admiring your
What are
assets.
those books anyway?
Oh, that's a great question. Since you asked, I'll reveal the secrets of my tomes just for you. On the right, I've got my household ledger in the back, and my magic encyclopedia in the front. That one I mostly use for oil blotting paper.
What's oil blotting paper?
It's a girl thing. The two on the left are my heavy book, which I use for flower pressings, and then my super pop-up book.
A super pop-up book?
When you open it, it pops out with the force of a raging river! When an enemy has me cornered, I can just open it up facing a nearby wall and pop! Instant getaway! The only downside is that it's a real pain to try to get closed again, so I haven't used it in years.
What about the book right in front?
That's actually layer cake.
Whoa, really?
Seared into its batter are precious bits of knowledge. Eating it is just as good for your brain as it is for your stomach.
Wow! I had no idea that was possible.
He's taking this so seriously, I almost feel bad.
All of your books are so interesting, Magilou. That's really cool.
There's no end to your curiosity, is there? What do you say? Want to take a closer look?
Boy, would I.
If you really do, then say, Magilou, I want to get to know you better.
Magilou, I want to get to
Oh
know you
no.
All right, I accept. I'll reveal to you my most private secrets.
Wow, so that's what's on the other side of these books. I wouldn't have ever guessed that.
What the? What are you doing with Laphicet? He said he wanted to see, so I'm showing him. You have no right to stand in the way of his desires.
It's my job to protect him as his vessel, especially from someone so wicked as yourself. Also, what you're doing runs contrary to public decency.
Witches aren't supposed to be decent.
These bindings with the locks on them. This style used to be really popular during the Meliodas dynasty.
Now that I know you're such a bad influence for him, I'll be keeping a closer eye on you.
If you can't learn to take it easy, nobody's ever gonna want to marry you, you know.
Like you're a shining example of marriage material yourself.
Hey, Magilu, could you turn them over one more time? I want to see how the book's attached to your belt.
Yeah, sure.
I just love how it's like Magalu's doing her best to be uncomfortably sexual and it's just not clinging, and it's just Magilu was so happy that Eleanor came over to yell at her. You know Magilu was just ecstatic about it. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Do it again. Do it again, girl. You've got your close-up. Come on. Yay! I know. That whole scene definitely makes you flustered.
Hey, Magilu, I was wondering about that book you have on your waist. The one you called your heavy book, for flower pressings.
Your curiosity truly knows no bounds, does it, kiddo? Okay, nobody else knows this, but since you're so interested, I'd hate to leave you hanging. My heavy book, the one I use for flower pressings, is none other than a collection of Bienfu's poetry.
Oh no!
Bienfu likes to write poems?
Yep. You'd never guess it, but he's actually just about the best Moloch poet around. Some people even call him the Great Norman Poet. Here, I'll read you my favorite one. If there is something unimportant happening to the east, I'm made to go there and back. If there is something unimportant happening to the west, I'm made to go there and back. I can never rest nor be at peace. Every day my life is a living hell.
That's heavy stuff.
Isn't it? That's what makes it so good for pressing flowers. It's so wonderfully, oppressively heavy.
Magilu, your face has gone all sinister looking.
I know, isn't it great? I know, right? Her showmanship is just amazing. Okay. Birdie vengeance time. Oh my god. Oh my god! Oh my god, no! Ah. Bye! That was a lot. Oh my gosh. Almost out of apple gel. More birdie. Okay, let's take a moment.
I don't think we have a chance.
So they are weak to arts, weak to fire. What do we have that's fire? Oh, that's where it is, okay. And they're winged, I think. So we have twin spirits. Is our second one. What do we have that stuns? Good against Amorphous, good against Fiend, Dragon, Undead. Okay, yeah, we've already got our thing. So that's here. Please don't die, Velvet.
Thanks.
Hey, is everyone alright?
I'm having a hard time hitting enemies for some reason suddenly. I'm sure it's fine. I'm gonna add it to my list of things I'm not worrying about. Life is so much easier when you don't worry about things. You know, until they come and bite you in the ass. But until then, it's fine. Ah.
We will need to be extremely wary.
See, these guys are resistant to. Well, that's a different symbol. That's a different symbol. I don't have anything with that symbol. Whoops. That explains why I'm having trouble. I'm using the wrong symbol. Okay.
Just how does this sword work?
Don't touch it. You'll hurt yourself.
In other words,
Okay. Good to know. Ooh. We're here now. We can port in and out through here. Do 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 do. Bum bum ba da da da. Yay! I would not mind having an apartment relatively close to some place like this where I could just go and take a stroll and relax a bit after a long day. That would be nice. Ooh, what do you have for me, Con, then? Nothing! Go, girl, give me nothing. I know, oh my gosh, and there wouldn't be people complaining about there not being snow, and I wouldn't have to see that in all of the IRL discords all week. We should, like, I know it's all colonialist and crap, we should go to Hawaii. Or something. We actually have no clue what the transit protections are like in Hawaii. It might be a terrible idea. You might go there and it's like as bad as Florida, but they've kept it quiet. Where else is like this, though? Just warm and comfy by the sea.
How about it, Laphicet? Picking up on anything?
yeah, in the direction of the temple. The feeling's getting stronger now.
Yay! Laphicet feels the weirdness in the direction of the temple. waistcoat. I should probably take a moment to just run through. Has anyone mastered things? You've mastered your Floric garment. Is there anything else I want you to have? What do you get there? You know what? Yes, the garish pink shirt would be good for Magilu. These are actually pretty good too. High-end cellar is good against crustaceans. I think we'll stick with that for now. You've mastered your calcite bag. Juniper satchel's okay, so we can do that. We've mastered your waistcoat. Do you have any waistcoats we can trade to that aren't a terrible reduction? This one's not a great one. Does get that good mastery skill. Yeah, we'll give you a jet black waistcoat. You mastered your boots. You can take those fancy boots that Magalu was wearing. Mastered a void ring. Sure, that. Haven't mastered you, have mastered you. How bad is that? A reduction. It's fine. And I'm not going to drop the Mana Lance now. I haven't mastered that. You've mastered this. None of those are worth trading out for. Take a wind ring. Take the feather lights. We're gonna want to try to get people some good new stuff because they've mastered everything good. It's kind of meh what we have left. I'm sure I won't regret any of these decisions. None whatsoever. Yay! My god, this game is so much better than Final Fantasy VIII. I spent like 2 hours on stream grinding and doing menu crafting before the first boss, and then another like 3 hours off stream after or something. It was so horrible. But you know, it is at the point where I think I can insta-kill a lot of things. Like, I can see why the FAQ is recommending that, but yeah. Ugh. This is much better.
What's this?
Oh.
The demon! The demon we heard about? Sounds like it's having fun.
Then we'll use this distraction.
Yay! Ooh. It's a pity Owlsmith isn't here because This is basically the way Owlsmith has decorated his room in FF14.
Wow, look outside! It's the ocean!
This was a place of worship for Aminoch, the Water Empyrean. The ancients built this sanctuary underwater for the same reason that Eumasia's temples were built underground.
But building this underwater couldn't have been easy.
Aye. With the Earth temples, all they had to do was keep digging. Here, they had water to contend with.
How did they do it? You can't split the sea like you can a log.
They started by stacking giant stone blocks in the shallows, creating an enclosed space. Then they drained the water and expanded the enclosure. Once they had done that enough times and secured enough dry space, they were able to dig into the sea floor.
It's mind-boggling, isn't it?
The humans believed that by going through such great hardships to build these temples, they could show the depth of their devotion.
Additionally, current research suggests the site of this temple once sat on the seacoast.
What? Are you saying I'm wrong?
No, I'm only reporting what I've read in academic journals.
How would coastal ruins sink into the ocean?
When the Empyreans began their slumber, the land shifted, and this temple was swallowed by the sea. Scholars were able to prove that the sand and the heavy stones formed an airtight seal around the structure. Later, people carved an undersea tunnel to connect to the temple, bringing it to its current state.
Now that you mention it, I think I read that book too. Revised Theories on Ancient Architecture, right?
That's the one. Have you read it, Aizen?
No, I only read the first edition.
The problem with the stone enclosure theory is that each time you expand the enclosure, the innermost stones have to be carried out. Once that was pointed out as being too inefficient, alternate theories were developed. The revised edition has a number of competing theories. I highly recommend reading it.
I will then.
So, wait, was that a complete rebuttal of Aizen's explanation?
That was not my intention.
It's okay. Archaeology is a continuous process of asking new questions and making new discoveries. Prevailing theories change all the time.
What's it matter anyway? Let's just get going.
That awkward moment when your special interest, like, gets completely trounced by someone else who's got the special interest. Oh no.
There's no Empyrean here, right, Aizen?
If you're worried about it, why not flip that coin of his? Heads, no Empyrean. Tails, Empyrean Central.
But it always comes up tails.
Like I said before, these temples are nothing more than places of worship built by human hands. The current religion started when humans, fearful of natural forces, began to worship four gods they called the Empyreans. If you're concerned about whether or not one is sleeping in these ruins, just remember that their very existence is only legend.
Be that as it may, Inominat certainly exists.
Aye. But I've never heard a single story of anyone actually seeing an Empyrean. Inominat must be a special case then.
Must be.
I suppose so. If there were four more like him, and they were all trying to stop us, we'd be sunk.
I can't disagree.
I'm sure this is not a problem at all. Let's just trounce our way down the stairs. Hi there, buddy. You're all very defensive. Can we talk about this? Come to some sort of agreement, maybe?
Are we ready for this?
Let's go. Bonk.
Did you see my complete and utter victory? Did
Haha. You want some of this? You want some of this, huh? Oh, there's another one of you. I thought that I got both of them. Ah.
Are we ready for this?
What in the world?
look at that. They're a Photos. We've got something that's good against a Photos, right? Amorphous, armored, a Photos. Didn't notice that you were down. There we go.
That was tough.
Here, Eleanor. Why don't we give you a break? Let Eisen take a look for a bit. Okay, what have we got? Frameless glasses.
Scout ship setting.
You know what? Velvet, you get a break
my
too.
time to shine.
Okay.
You're strong, but I'm strong.
I need to undo these. Get ourselves back into how I want them to be. Spirit beads. Blood mode.
Hey, is everyone all right?
Yep, we're doing better. I'm just still not great at the game. That's fine. What are you? Nothing but a decoration, I guess. Well, hello. Something is written. The chalice bears a symbol and that commands the flowing water. Should the chalice be filled with water and its mark turned blue, water shall be a wall to thwart your path. Should the chalice be dried by flame and its mark turned white, then pending waters shall lie still. Okay. I see. So those ways are blocked by chalices. Like this one. Ah, need a thingy for the chalice. Oh, hi.
I don't think we have a chance.
Fools casting magic near Magalu. That's a great way to get
Unarmed?
fucked.
Hardly. These are deadly weapons.
I love spell absorber so much. Oh, there's another one. By water. I see. We're gonna have to go down those side routes and find a missing thing. And then we'll open the main route, and then we'll go further. I understand. This is a pretty straightforward little environmental lock.
I don't think we have a chance.
Now, rise, arise, ascending, angel! He's a
I did good, didn't I?
Get wrecked. Also, compare and contrast this with the Water Temple in Tales of Zestiria, right? Like, this does not feel as vast and foreboding as that temple did, while still having a big and grand vibe. I like it. I think we talked about that already, about how Berseria just does temple design better than Zestiria. That is also true. Victory for the level design and the lesbians. Defeat on music. Although a pro of the music, this music doesn't make me sleepy. The Zestiria temple music always makes me a little sleepy. I see you. You're not gonna get away from me. Yay! No gemstone. Let's make it into a necklace. And we'll give the lovely necklace to our wife-to-be, Miss Chalice over here. Here you are, Miss Chalice. As expected, you're really hot with that necklace. I know it's dumb, but I liked it. Yeah. Ooh. What are you?
Well, it wiped out the security for us, but...
Well, look at that. Wolfie's got the crest of Aminoch. The same pendant worn by priestesses.
Then that makes this demon.
It's Mommy!
She
Oh
must
no!
be the missing mother, Mahina.
Mahina!
Can't be.
Don't just stand there. It's gonna eat you.
Demi-human, resistant to physical. Okay. So, I want a different stun that isn't physical to lead off on. Ideally one that's good against demi-human. Do I have any against demi-human? No. Okay. Spirit Blade has a stun potential. Oh hey, there's that symbol. I do have one of those. Not relevant here, but... Art attack down. We also have a stun for Atmosclave. A slow for triple tremor. And a stun there. There we go. Just get completely wrecked.
To think a priestess, beloved by her village, would become a demon. Eleanor?
I wonder who caused her
She's never going to be the
malevolence.
same again. This is the least I can do for her. So says reason. Huh? That feeling. Damn!
Poor Eleanor.
Let the demon be. We don't need it.
KO free victory. Victory under status ailments. Blah. Item free victory. Well. We're fine. Ooh, there's more. There's more.
That demon. I guess she caught demon blight when she was looking for her daughter.
Yeah, that's what the girl at the inn said.
But even after turning into a demon, she's still searching for her daughter. Well, Rokurou, Korogane, and Dial all remember what they wanted when they were human, right? Demon or not, she's a mother. It's no surprise she would still be protective of her child.
It could be that. Or it could be something else.
Well, I hope that's what it is.
I know that must be how she felt as a human. But demons don't have a sense of motherhood or any such thing. You saw how violent she was. She's not Mahina anymore. When she became a demon, she lost all capacity for empathy and love. It's heartbreaking, but it's
But it's
the truth.
racism.
Velvet and Rokurou still have empathy.
One demon left unchecked could take 100 lives. And this one's even willing to attack exorcists. Demons can wipe out entire villages, even cities, just as they destroyed my village. Thus, my path is clear.
Eleanor is right. There's no turning back once you've changed. Perhaps it would be a mercy to grant her peace through death.
Eleanor.
Is Innominat really an Empyrean?
What makes you ask that all of a sudden?
Well, according to the song Grimm deciphered, Innominat is an 8-headed dragon, right? The Empyreans are supposed to be these holy beings, but using Therians to feed on malevolence sounds more sinister than divine to me.
You've got a point there. Empyreans are a type of Malachim, and that doesn't seem like any Malach we've seen. And even less so when we're talking an 8-headed dragon.
Is it so far-fetched?
What do you think will happen if the Therians come together in one place?
Well, it wouldn't be good. My guess is they'd merge together into a giant, horrific monster. The mighty beast will attack us with its 8 long, snake-like necks and 8 heads spitting hellfire!
I can see your worry.
Right? And that's 8 heads with only 6 of us to take them on. It'd be more than we could handle.
I'd have to conjure up a double or two.
You can do that?
Of course not.
Then why mention it?
Oh!
What is it, Laphicet?
Do you think each head would act of its own free will? Because if they do, they'd be uncoordinated, bumping into each other and going this way and that, giving us an opening. If we fight as one united whole, I know we can win.
Yes! If we work hand in hand, victory is ours. Right, everyone?
Us? United? Have you looked at us recently?
Well, I mean, maybe.
We're united in our love of bloodshed? Oh, hi. I was just getting a look at the door. You don't need to get too close. Hi. Chill out, you all. I'm trying to get a look at the door and get a sense of what I gotta do. Okay. You're there. That door is going to take me there. I'm assuming there's something on the other side. And those will give us access to whatever we need to do with that center door. Hi. This is not a very efficient security system, like, or effective security system. It's just because, like, it's all on the outside, and you don't need any, like, control or knowledge. You just have to go open the door, and then from that door you get to this door, and this door is probably going to open that thing downstairs over there. Like, this isn't even a lock. This is just a series of doors.
You're strong, but I'm strong.
That's true. Okay. Let's get back to here.
Try as they might, it won't.
I mean, you could transform it into an effective security system by making it so you had to ring the beads to unlock it, like the ones in that front area. And actually, I can imagine that's how it was originally, and they just kind of left the keys in the lock. So maybe it is a better security system than I thought. The lock of the sacred sealed door is governed by blue and white jewels of the chalices. When the jewels of the challenges sign, the jewels of the door shall shine alike. When the 7 jewels shine in unison, the way will be open. I find that slightly disconcerting. That's actually... okay. So this is actually a security system. I'm just, like, full of shit. Okay. I don't want any of you here, so I can... you here. Let me look at the dang thing. Okay. 1, 2. Okay. So we've got those. Over there we have 1 and 2, and we have 1 and 2 on the other side. So I'm going to make a guess. The guess is wrong. Okay. Well, let's just all of these chalices, and then we can go see what's going on. You are off already. You're off already, which matches, right? Because we had the 2 over there that are shining that match the 2 off ones, and then the 1 over here that's shining that matches this one. So we turn this on. On our way out, we're going to have to turn it back off again.
Whoa! A water bridge!
But I can't go across it like that. Hello. Can I just... What happens if I turn it off? Does the bridge disappear? Haha. Not really a puzzle. Just have to observe what the switch does. And then... You're missing! Oh no. It doesn't count as a puzzle if the thing I'm looking for is right on the other side. Yay, aviators! Oh no. I am wondering about what the teardrop-shaped gems are, because these are the diamond-shaped gems. And the teardrop-shaped gems are not yet a thing. So let's see. What do the tear-shaped gems represent?
It won't open. Is there some sort of trick to it?
Well, you could always try busting through it, but I wouldn't. Who knows what sort of traps you might trigger?
I know, I know. Look at that diamond-shaped stone in the door. Haven't we seen that somewhere else?
Yeah.
You're right. It was on the pedestal with that chalice.
Yeah, I understand those.
You must have some sharp eyes there.
I was more interested in what was inside that chalice.
So, what? That chalice is the key?
Somehow I doubt it'll be that simple. Some stones are colored, and some aren't. It must hold some kind of significance.
I think you're right.
Okay, the blue gems. The blue gems are the ones I don't quite understand. I'm gonna go look backwards a bit. Let's see. what I can do is I can go flick the switch here and see what happens to the door. Start documenting the consequences of these. Ah, you're a blue. I see. I'm fairly certain the other chalice was a diamond. So let's see how we have indeed. I see. Let's look for another blue chalice. Possibly down here where I haven't been before. Nope. So we do want you on. And then there's going to be one more chalice we need to turn on. Somewhere. And it's back. Please not you. You've got the... I have activated something, but now I can't get back. Except I triggered the warp point, so I can warp in. Haha! Get fucked, game. Where's that little... Where's a warp point? Is there a warp point over here or something? Please say there is. No. There's got to be one nearby, because we have that warp point in there.
Scout.
Hello. Hello. Haha.
It's over, right?
Get wrecked. So that is what I would call reading the instruction manual. The only issue was the instruction manual wasn't written in English. But once we understood it, we can just flip the switches.
I feel the power coming from further inside.
How very intriguing.
Which actually is kind of a puzzle design I really like, is that, because like I like puzzles that really rely most of all on understanding the thing that you're looking at. Which is why I like Riven and Outer Wilds so much, because both of them are all that. Gosh, there's a Riven remake going on, and I am so, like, eager for it. Hi. We're full up. Let's go deal with this tree.
Well, there you are.
That barrier again!
Oh no.
Looks like we were right. Another Therian.
Just as Velvet conjectured, each of the 7 heads seems to assume a different form.
The sensation! It was here!
Well, look at that. I guess your hunch panned out too, kiddo.
This is just how I felt in Ward Forest. That must have been an Earth Pulse point back there, too.
Well, what are we going to do with this one? Can we get it to shrink like that bug of yours?
I don't care whether it lives or dies. As long as we defeat it and take out one of Inominat's heads, that's all that matters.
So you're an Aphotis demi-human fiend that is weak to crystal fire and resistant to white star and mountain fire.
Try not to let it eat you.
So where's my X? Let's clear those out. Okay.
That'd be very uncomfortable.
Aphotis demi-human fiend. Okay. So I've got some Aphotis and some Feed. Spirit Beads is good against Feed. Triple Tremor is good against Aphotis, but it's of an element it's strong against. You're good against Aphotis, and you poison. You're good against it, and you also poison. Okay. So what we're gonna do, I think, we're gonna open with Stun, which is going to be you. We'll go into the Burn, and we'll end with our anti-Aphotis things. Like that. Okay.
But on this world, I will fit. Form zero.
Bonk. Oh, I was hoping I wouldn't that, but yeah, no, I got too greedy. I got too greedy again. This is entirely my fault. I can tell that this is my fault, and I'm just being greedy. Okay, not gonna take that. Let's teach Joe Velvet first. Because... Yay, there we go. Sorry, Rokuei, I didn't notice you were dead for a bit.
I don't think this Therian's getting any smaller.
Pull her out of the mouth. We saw her in there.
The demon again! I'm not letting you go this time!
Oh wow, Eleanor's about to have a big sad, I think. I know. It's so... wow.
Eating the demon?
Yeah, Therians do that. Oh no.
The Therian! It ate her! Malevolence must refer to demons then.
And that explains why they were feeding Velvets.
Feeding on demons. I know what that's like.
Mommy. Look! It turned into a little girl!
Is that... Kamoana?
Mommy, why? Why did you leave me all alone? Did I do something wrong? Was I too weak? I'm sorry, Mommy. I'm sorry.
No! This can't be happening!
I tried so hard to be strong for you, Mommy. The man from the Abbey made me strong. So please, Mommy, please come back.
The Abbey made her strong?
By turning her into a Therian? Jeez, those Abbey Hardy jokers really get off on this sacrifice stuff, don't they?
I can't believe it. That woman, she was trying to save her own daughter.
And you killed her for it.
Mommy! Mommy! I miss you. Mommy!
Dying, unable to save her daughter, all she could do was offer herself to feed her hungry child.
No, this is my fault.
No, it's Artorias' fault.
So, should we bring her with us?
Someone like her will only slow us down.
That Therian isn't going anywhere.
It's you.
Oscar, what is the Abbey doing? Please tell me, I have to know.
Eleanor, the less you know, the better.
I must know. I killed her mother, and then the poor girl, she...
Ah, so she must have devoured the demon. But don't let that trouble you. The demon was a necessary sacrifice to bring an end to this world's pain and suffering.
It wasn't just some demon. She was a mother. She was all this girl had. Her one and only mother.
Oh, I love this. This is where Eleanor's, like, actually turning cloak.
Must...
It's not nice to make a girl cry.
Oscar should get necessarily sacrificed. You know, I'm pretty sure we'll get the chance to do that eventually.
It's now or never.
Out of the way, Laphicet.
Wait! Have you no compassion?
This isn't up for discussion.
I thought you just wanted to weaken Innominat! You can sever the link! You don't have to kill her! Velvet!
Oh, someone's had a change of heart. Apparently, a woman's tears truly do have frightening power.
I'm just curious about something Grimoire said. I can always kill this one later.
If we're taking her with us, we'd better grab her and go. No sense lingering in the enemy's territory.
Hey, Kamoana. My name's Laphicet. Do you want to come with me and my friends and get out of here?
Where's my mommy? I'll be lonely without her. You're not alone, sweetie. I promise. Even if she's far away, your mother will always be looking over you. How do you know? Because that's what my mother does for me, too.
Let's go, Kamoana.
Okay.
Also, we need to buy Kamoana some pants. Yay! Oscar's voiced by Dean Venture. I don't know who that is. Also, I like to imagine that at the time that Velvet started her move, she was intending to eat Kamoana, and Eleanor going, "Velvet, no," pulled her heartstrings and triggered her empathy and made her, like, go, "No, I should listen to Eleanor." Like, Eleanor is sort of becoming Velvet's conscience, and Velvet is becoming sort of Eleanor's necessary cynicism to be appropriately questioning of the world. 3 KOs. Look at that! Ugh. Minus 15 for those KOs. And 2 of those KOs were me being greedy. 2 of them were me being greedy. Ugh. Hi, Oscar. It would be so easy to... Velvet? I know, Eleanor's having a hard enough time as it is. I won't do anything that might push her over the edge. See, she cares for Eleanor. She's still crouching it in kind of like the whole preserving loyalty bullshit, but it's care and compassion. God. Oh wait, we could just walk out? Can we just walk out? Are we gonna be able to just leave?
Not good. The malevolence is getting stronger.
My. The effects are already starting to show.
Oh ho ho. I love the malevolence effect. Oh my gosh. It's great. Hello. Yay, shinies. So, Kamoana, are you ready to be a pirate? Ooh. This might not be a good thing for, like, the nearby community. It might, in fact, be a bad thing for the nearby community. I work here? Yes, I can. But am I missing anything by doing that? What if there's skits on the way? You have to go the long way just in case there's skits, right? Oh, and what if teleporting already costs us the skits? I hope not. I need, like, a skit log that I can check and be like, oh, you've seen the appropriate skits. You missed a skit. Go back. That actually sounds like a great way to drive yourself insane. Maybe I should worry a little bit less about it. See, now I know where I can go to just get this vibe. This is just Baltimore Harbor. You know, if you put a boardwalk here, this would be Baltimore Harbor. On, like, your normal, like, Thursday afternoon. It is so cloudy here so often. Oh, the rain has stopped. Huzzah! When I get to the central area without seeing any skits, I'll just jump to the west again. Like, I'll recognize that I'm being a little paranoid about skits at that point. Save a little bit of run. Bum, 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 bum. Well. Let's get out of here. Gosh, the malevolence is all the way over here already? Whoa. This can't just be what we're doing. Like, there's gotta be some root shit going on if it's gonna be this much this fast, you know? Oh. Because everyone's pissed off about the occupation. And Kamoana was just kind of eating that. So now that she's not, the malevolence of the occupation's hovering in the air. Which tells us that maybe you shouldn't do a colonialism if you live in a world where people losing, like, their emotional stability turns them into monsters.
Grim, what's up? Did you come to share something else you found in that book?
Not quite. I'm afraid the malevolence has grown too dense for me to hole up at the inn reading.
Malevolence?
The hell? What's that coming out of their bodies?
Malevolence. They're all hitting their limits.
Oh no! They're all becoming furries.
Demon Blight!
Oh no, her! The pretty girl.
Even the inn girl! Why is this happening?
They're demons now. Their malevolence is spilling over.
The malevolence. All of that energy spilling from their bodies? That's what causes the demon blight?
Do you know what demon blight really is? What demons are?
They couldn't have gotten far. Track them down at all costs.
We'll talk later. The exorcists are going to have their hands full with these demons. Let's get back to the ship while we can.
Disaster really does go wherever we go. We really are, like, bringing badness. Absolutely. Personally, with her own claws. Like, we all saw it. Really, when you think about it, the Abbey's powerless to stop her. People really need to question how much they trust them. Whether their rules can really keep them safe. But you can see how the legend's growing, right? Like, oh my gosh. This music, too, is so tense. It's so good. You understand exactly. The Abbey. Gosh. This is a criticism of police financing. Oh my god, I made the mistake of looking at the Baltimore Reddit earlier today while I was bored, and it's just like, every time I look at that, it's just some infrastructure problem, because Baltimore's got a bunch of those. It needs to expand its bus lines. It needs to elevate its intersections to slow traffic. It needs to, you know, it needs to increase the number of trash receptacles so that we have, you know, places to put trash. We need more benches, etc. But, like, every one of those problems, like, everyone on Reddit's like, oh my gosh, we need to fund more police. And it's like, oh no, how suburban-brained are you? Oh my god. Hey, little girl. You don't hear this ominous music. They've murdered so many people that I don't remember who any individual is, because I was in Nebraska, so, like, they were murdering different people relevant for us. Let's go to Kanono.
Scout ship setting sail.
Hey, did you hear a strange sound coming from Haria village? It's probably just the waves. I don't know. It sounds like really ominous background music. The little girl can hear it. Be careful around the Pengyans. They may be domesticated, but they're still meat eaters. Yeah, they won't eat people, though, will they? See for yourself if you want. But I'm telling you, fooling around with beasts ain't wise. Alright, we'll take your word for it. Meow. Meow, meow, meow. Pinions! Pinions! Yeah, that was last time. Another peaceful day. Yeah, Family Fricassee was last time. The way they scuttle around, the mysterious design. Crabs are just awesome. Gross is the word I would go. You shush, little boy. Crabs are the future. I think Tasty describes them best. That also true. I don't control when the skits happen. They happen when they happen. You can always go to the VOD. But yeah, It was an uncomfortable skit. I don't like the idea personally. That sounds a little. It sounds a little uncomfortably delicious. You know, this music is a lot. I never guessed what I saw. It was early in the morning down by the coast. That new exorcist, Lord Oscar, was up in a tree collecting cast-off cicada husks. You don't see that kind of cicada outside the island, you know. I guess he's still a young boy at heart after all. I remember you. I decided not to buy your fish before because... frickin' you were too loud. Lord Oscar's the new governor of Southgand. He's a good, honest man, so I'm sure he and Princess Machina can come to a favorable agreement. Whoops.
Go on, you there. Come on, take a look.
Hey, you.
Wow.
I'm gonna take a moment to sell you all this stuff so it's not full up in my inventory anymore. Because I remember last time. And I really should take a moment to look through if any of these are better than what we're using. It really is great, yeah. Eleanor is just so sheltered. I like her. I love her. Okay. Let's get that for Eisen. No! Not what I meant to do. Gosh darn it. Wait, these are the ones that we're full... I meant to come here. Okay. You know what? My brain's actually not reading those, so we'll deal with that later. These Amonok figures aren't selling. I guess there aren't many people coming through, unless you don't think it's a problem with the figures themselves, do you? My Amonok figurines, I know they're charming, but they just don't sell. Maybe they're ahead of their time. Buying and selling rare insects is my trade. I'm here to collect rhinoceros and stag beetles from the area. I used to gather them in Warwick Forest, but the Abbey closed that place off now. It's an unusual line of work. Who buys bugs in days like these? There's always passionate collectors out there. Some say they'll even pay anything for a demon insect specimen. It's a frightening world. Lafayette, take good care of our emergency rations. Fine, you can live for now, little treasure. Mostly because the music is starting to bother me. So I want to kind of get going. Yesselt used to be the hottest vacation spot around. Newlyweds would flock here for their honeymoons. Phooey, how come my generation misses out on all the cool stuff? I know you won't have trouble finding a husband, no matter... I think you'd have trouble finding a husband no matter what your surroundings. Look at her outfit, ma'am. Look at her outfit. Your daughter is a lesbian. The old scope. Apparently playing underneath houses is dangerous, so we're not allowed in our fort anymore. Overcoming a little danger is all part of the process of growing up. Adults just don't understand. Excuse me. Why would the Abbey set up camp in a backwater place like Palamedes? Yesselt is the heart of Southgand, so defending it first seems more reasonable to me. You didn't know about the human sacrifice. Okay. I forgot how much of Yes Salt there was. Yay, there's another cute girl. And a zucchini. I see, I had no idea the situation in Haria was that bad. Yeah, everyone chose one side or the other, the Abbey versus Amina. In a little village like that, tension builds fast. I understand how they feel, but right now the Abbey's our only option. Thank you for not having anyone I have to talk to here, because this is too much music. Oh my gosh. Like, the song I liked, but now that it's going on, it's beginning to, like, itch the back of my neck. Being stationed in South Gand is rough. I lost 20 pounds since I got here. Hey, you got a long way to go yet. Just lost over 60 pounds. Isn't it worth the trip to the doctor? Yeah, this music is so ominous. I'm like, can I pinpoint the pitch?
Where are we going? Where's my mom? Kamoana, your mother is still far away.
She's
then
not.
We need to wait for her at home. Let's go back to Haria.
Scary demons are running through the village. It's too dangerous there now.
But I want to see my mom.
Your mom would be sad if you got hurt by a demon. Come with us, and we'll keep you safe until she comes back.
Okay, I'll go with you. I wouldn't want Mom to be sad.
Freaking kidnapping a child. Like, not really, because... like, obviously she has no home, but like, oh my gosh, this is so shady. Question. What is the question? I mean, I'm a little, not a lot. Like, it's not disrespecting her because she's a woman, it's the whole, oh, she's a child, she can't handle the truth. Which, to be fair, she's probably still not in the best headspace to be told, no, your mother's not far away at all, she's right there in your tummy, because you ate her. But, yeah, it's definitely a case of when we get everyone to safety and we're, you know, sharing the information around. If Kamoana isn't given the heads up about everything, it's gonna be a bad look. For real. Where's the way back up? I liked Yes Salt the first time I was here. Now that I'm here again, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is too much. There's just a tad too much Yes Salt. There you are, you con. Oh, nothing. Of course there's nothing. Why would there be anything? May seem like summer all the time in South Gand if you're an outsider, but it's been getting cooler and cooler the past 10 years or so. When I was a boy, it was always blazing hot during summer festival. But now that I think about it, it started to cool down around the time people's faith in Amonok started to wane. Yeah, exactly. Up north we have towns in ruins, and demons are burning ports and even sneaking into the royal villa. Compared to that, Yasalt seems quite peaceful. Oh no. Ma'am, don't give those sorts of flags. You should know better. Yeah, we're gonna be keeping an eye on how they treat Kamoana in the near future. Because kids are not tiny little fragile flowers that cannot handle uncomfortable things. They're not going to react like the most conveniently to such things, but that's because they're kids and they haven't learned how yet, and you only learn through experience and support. So if Velvet and Eleanor want to keep their good mommy vibes, they're going to need to, you know, step up to the plate. Hey, I'm gonna be 30 soon, right? I'm afraid if I turn 30 without finding a woman, I'll come down with demon blight. I don't know what you're getting at, but you'd make a butt-ugly demon, that's for sure. He's saying that he wants you to trans yourself so that you can be his girlfriend. That's what he's saying. Get on it, boy. I have faith. What's up here? Ooh, what's up here? A treasure, apparently, that I already got. Okay. Well,
all right. You're going to tell me about the demon blight and malevolence. Are you seriously thinking of breaking the Moloch taboo?
That depends.
Moloch taboo? This is about more than just the demons. You could say it's the truth behind how this world really works. The knowledge can be devastating to humans, throwing into question everything they think they know.
you need Kamoana here.
And so the Malachim agreed to withhold it from humans. For their own protection.
Oh gosh, we're Natalia and the entire human race. Oh no.
You still want to know?
It's not like I'm a human anymore.
Oh,
I
Kamala's
can't
looking
keep
at
lying
fruit.
to
She's okay.
myself. I can't go on unless I know the truth.
You asked for it. First of all, this thing, this illness you call demon blight does not exist. Any human carries the potential of becoming a demon. All it takes is for the malevolence lurking in their heart to overflow.
And what exactly is this malevolence?
Impure emotions beyond what reason can suppress. Think of it as the sin buried in men's souls.
So you knew.
I'm a witch. So malevolence is the darkness in all our hearts. Make any sense to you guys? Any at all?
When you put it like that, yeah, it makes a lot of sense.
By nature, humans are incited by negative energy. It is easy to turn them towards impurity, creating malevolence. In fact, most people are constantly generating malevolence.
It might even be possible that demons are people's true selves, and what little reason they possess is all that keeps them in human form.
If the masses realize this, the realm would be thrown into utter chaos. That's why the Abbey propagates the lie of demon blight.
So I presume.
That can't be true! You know yourselves there weren't any demons before the opening!
It used to be that humans couldn't see demons, or Malachim. Not unless they possessed a unique spiritual talent we call resonance.
All your average human would see was someone turning extremely violent. Unable to explain what was happening, they just call those people possessed or feral.
Or
Then what made
mad.
people see them all of a sudden?
I don't know. My guess would be that something triggered greater resonance among all of humanity. And then, on the day of the Advent, all humans gained the ability to perceive Malakim. And in the following days, the Exorcist numbers swelled.
This has to be Artorias' doing.
But if there's no sickness, why would an entire village turn into demons at the same time?
8-headed is the lord of the land, with 7 mouths to devour malevolence. Humans produce malevolence, which Therians consume and transmit to Innominat. But when we removed Kamawana from the Earth Pulse point...
Clever boy. That's right. With no Therian to absorb their malevolence, the villagers could no longer contain it.
So you're saying it's all my fault?
Hey, what's going on? You all look so sad. It's scaring me.
Need to explain to the kid.
On the other hand, at least now we know we can trust the contents of that ancient book. We tear the Therians away from their Earth Pulse points. Innominat's power will wane, and will prevent this awakening.
But if we take away the Therians, then more and more humans will turn into demons.
It's the only way to kill Artorias.
Ooh, the knives come out.
So even the truth won't stop you. Very well.
Since each Therian looks different, we'll only find them by capturing the Earth Pulse points one by one.
What separates humans and demons?
That's Eleanor.
Cheer up, Eleanor. Your mommy's looking over you too, you know.
Come on, you're so freaking precious. Oh my god.
Yeah, so she is. Thank you, Kamawana.
Grimoire, I want you to tell me more about what you said earlier. About malevolence? I told you, the subject is taboo. I understand that human emotions create a poison called malevolence that turns people into demons. Is there no way to stop malevolence from being created? As long as humans remain human, no. Malevolence is born of emotion, you see. But your kind must have found a way around it. Malakim experience emotions too. But Malakim do not produce malevolence, unlike humans. That's a lie. I've watched a Malak turn into a demon. That only happens when we are exposed to too much external malevolence. True. The island was full of prisoners and demons. And Melchior hit that Malak with something that turned it into a wyvern. Was it malevolence? To Malakim, malevolence is a powerful toxin. We seek those of purity to serve as vessels to protect us from it. It is not a perfect solution, however. If the vessel is corrupted, the Malak is as well. That is correct. So if Eleanor turns into a demon, then Laphicet... That must be what Eisen meant when he said he'd hate to see Laphicet's vessel broken. A small crack in one's soul is often all it takes to break a person apart. So try not to pick on our squeaky clean exorcist too much, Thanks for the warning.
Hey Null and Co. You just missed... You just missed a lot of very emotional oh no. Let's talk to everyone in town. I hear stories of Corsair's scourge coming from all over lately. I haven't heard of any new cases for nearly 10 years. Why now? Maybe it really is the era of disaster. Could be. In any case, I'm telling everyone I know to keep Salatoma close at hand. Yuck. Always be sure none of your supplies are spoiled before setting sail. We have people who do that for us. But yes. Hello, I like your hat. Get the ship loaded up and ready to sail. If I catch you slacking, I'll string you up by your feet from the mainmast. Ooh, not even the mizzenmast, the mainmast. Remember to pack plenty of fruit and vegetables. That's the secret to surviving long voyages. Yep, got Corsair's Scourge running. Don't want to get scurvy, too. How do I get down? It's from back there, isn't it? Oh, there it is. Hi. If I want that treasure, I have to go all the way around. Which I guess I can. Because the super stressful music is gone now, so it's not like... One of the pitches in that music, in that very excellent nervous song, was definitely making me nauseous. But yeah, woohoo! We just learned that demons are just people. And Eleanor is having to cope with realizing that she's just racist. There we go, that's where I want to be. So I was thinking it might be fun to take a boat out from McClear Beach. You know, together. Just the two of us? Unless you don't wanna. I do, it's just... If a demon shows up, will you protect me? Of course I will. I'll protect you with my life. I still think I see Berseria and Zestiria as, like, a thesis antithesis. Like, this is a story that is begging to be a trilogy. And, like, we've seen two different perspectives of this event. And it's not really resolved. Like, this is the origin, Zestiria is, like, the resolution, but it's not really resolved. Like, I really feel like there needs to be a third game in this saga that, like, is the synthesis, and that synthesis of points of view between kind of the shepherd's point of view of purification and containment, and then the calamity point of view of, you know, self-indulgence and authenticity, like, come together in a sort of you know, hey, you can be authentic without, you know, stringing up people's entrails for your pleasure sort of idea. Romance is in the air. Young love. Oh, they're mocking those two. Yeah. Anyway, I saw a treasure over here. That was the entire reason I came back, was to see if I can sneak up and get it. And I can. Yes. Shinies. Yay. And that's enough, puppy. Eleanor, I think I want... I want more Pirate Magalu. Ba, ba, ba. And up we go. Okay. Time to get our cutscenes.
So I rescued this poacher who'd run away from one of those Class 4 islands, right? She mentioned something about being hired by some chef to go hunt a rare wolf on the island. But she didn't see a single blasted critter on that island, let alone any rare wolf. Place was empty.
Then why did she run away?
Even though she never saw nothing, she kept hearing some beast howling round the island. Freaked her right out, I tell ya. When she got back to her boat, her food had been pilfered, and her ship was scratched up to hell. She got out of there as quick as she could, but her ship sunk soon as she hit open water.
Sounds like whatever's there is as smart and manipulative as it is vicious.
Sounds like. Later I heard some talk about how several exorcists had gotten killed on that island. If you plan on going, you'd best be very cautious.
So, this whole talk that we just had right before this about how until the opening, humans couldn't see demons, makes me wonder whether there's a limited radius on the opening and awakening and all of Artorias' bullshit, and this island might just be outside of that radius and occupied by wolf demons that these people can't see. Beasts rule that island. If you plan on hunting there, be careful you don't end up as prey. Anything down here? Doesn't look like it. Alrighty.
Sir, we just received a Sylph J from the boss of the Bloodwings. She has a job for us and wants us to meet her in Logres. How should we respond?
Let's do it. Besides, we need to see if that demon in the villa was actually a Therian.
Good point. And the Bloodwings might know something about the other Therians, too. We're heading for Logres. Prepare to set sail.
Ready anytime!
You're right. I am missing that. Unless they're dead. Woo. It's like in Outer Wilds, where I was like just throwing batshit ideas against the wall because they kind of made sense, and then as we got more information, it was like, oh no, that's so dumb. I still go back regularly and listen to my stupid rant about the comets and the ghost matter intersecting the sun and destabilizing the stellar lifestyle. Like, what the fuck was I on? It was great. Well, we can't go back to those. So I guess we're on our way to Port Saxon. Oh my god, look at Kamwana's cute little tail. Oh my gosh.
I lost my mother to a demon. Yet that girl's a Therian. I don't even know what I want anymore.
Hey, that's pretty! You like to look at that thing, don't you?
Yes, my mother... Someone very important to me gave me this. I treasure it a lot. Looking at it gives me strength. Do you want to see it?
Yeah! Ah!
What's wrong?
My face! It's scary! I don't want to look like that! I don't want my mommy to hate me!
Aww.
Mommy!
Poor Kamwana.
When I was her age, that's just how I cried. Kamwana, I want you to see this.
That huge owie. What happened?
It's big and ugly, isn't it? There are scary things about my body, too. But, do you think I'm scary, Kamwana?
No, not at all. But are you alright? Does that hurt?
Thanks, sweetie. I'm alright, I promise.
What about me? Do you think I'm scary?
You're such a sweetheart, Kamoana. Nobody could ever be scared of you. Not me, not your mother, not Laphicet. You don't have to cry anymore. It'll be okay. I promise.
Okay.
That scar, was it from a demon?
Yeah. They attacked my village when I was a girl. I was so hurt, I couldn't move. But my mother lured them away from me so I could survive.
What happened to her?
The last thing she said to me was, "Stay strong and keep living."
Oh.
Come to the deck. Grimoire says she's learned something from the book. Hey, why's your face so red?
It's nothing.
Somehow I doubt that.
It's nothing, I swear.
Do you all remember the second verse of that song Laphicet read earlier?
4 Empyreans may tear him asunder, but so long as there is...
I shouldn't say this, and it's kind of terrible that this popped into my head, but that is 2 scenes this session that one could interpret as a trans gal flashing Laphicet. And I know that it's not intended for either. Like, it's Magilu showing off the hinges on her books and, like, purposefully sexualizing it to piss off Eleanor, and it's Eleanor showing that scar on her chest. But, like, wow, if one wanted to, one could twist those scenes in the sort of trans femme Eleanor, trans femme Magilu headcanons and make things really, really gross. Ugh. And I had to get that out of my brains and into yours so that it's not in my brain anymore and it's in yours now. uh... Oh, my brain is messed up. That's my defense. My defense is lifetime of trauma, making my brain automatically twist every situation to its worst possibility. But, ugh. But yeah, no. Back to Laphicet not, like, being that way.
One receptive to divine power. Therian shall be forever reborn in sight of the full crimson moon.
Right. That's what I've gathered you all here to discuss. And we think that passage means that Innominat and the Therians will be revived by a chosen one, right? Yes, but the shall be forever reborn part kept bothering me. I've reconsidered my analysis. Suppose that instead of someone being chosen by Innominat to create Therians, the song means that Innominat chooses who becomes Therians. But so long as there is one receptive to divine power, Therians shall be forever reborn. What do you think that could mean? That someone receptive to Innominat's power will be reborn as a Therian.
Like Kamoana.
Which is to say that the Abbey figured out how to turn people into Therians, and then got right to work.
That's...
Are you really that surprised? Artorias has always been one to prioritize the many over the individual, as I well know. Another thing to consider is this wording about Therians being forever reborn. This could mean that one Therian will be reborn again and again, or it could mean that different Therians will be born to take their place. Meaning that even if you kill one, there are more waiting in line. They can't be wiped out.
Looks like prioritizing the one over the many was the right call this time. Eh, Velvet?
I never said I wouldn't kill her, if it would prevent Innominat's reawakening. But Therians can't be killed. Not truly.
So, in a nutshell, if you kill one, another person who's receptive to Inominat's power will be reborn as one.
Right. But the song says that 7 mouths feed the body. So there's only so many around.
If you don't kill them, the next ones won't be born.
Exactly. So we remove the 7 Therians from their Earth Pulse points instead. But then, we also have to protect them so the Abbey doesn't steal them back. Or kill them.
Sounds tricky. We've got to protect my bug, too.
Yeah, you take real good care of that thing now. Got it?
You bet I will.
In that case, we should probably work on securing a proper hideout for ourselves. You got a secret base or anything, Eisen?
It's every man's fantasy, but sadly, I don't.
We need a hard-to-find spot. One where we can guarantee a steady supply of malevolence for the Therians.
Somewhere devoid of people, but full of malevolence. Real poser you got there.
With the Abbey in control of the entire continent, finding a place like that will be easier said than done.
Meanwhile, Inominat's reawakening draws ever closer. We'll have to keep collecting our Therians while we search for a hideout. For now, let's just get to Logris.
Welcome back to Logris.
Hey, old man! Give me all the water and food you got! Wait your turn, moron! I was drifting out at sea for 3 days! Almost died out there! Poor you! You probably deserved it! Say that again, wise ass! I dare ya!
Shut up, both of you. No one's getting anything until you pay me what you owe first.
Are they gonna be okay?
Don't pay them any mind. Sailors are just a short-tempered bunch, that's all.
Huh? The hell are you doing?
What's going on?
They've jacked up the price to dock our ship here.
Oh yeah? Some real balls you've got there, buddy.
Not for long.
If you lot want to moor here, that's the price you're gonna pay. Look, pirates are a liability to begin with, but calling your crew infamous these days would be putting it lightly. The more wanted you are, the more it's gonna cost to hide you. Capiche?
Hard to argue there. Benwick, just pay the man what he wants.
Yes, sir. You're such pushovers. You and the captain both.
I knew I could count on you to come through, Eisen. Pleasure doing business with you.
Looks like I'm causing you trouble.
It comes with the job. Don't sweat it. Some sailors just have longer tempers than others.
Noted.
Hey, our expedition returned.
Take a look at this. I knew this would be big. What a treasure!
Yay! A work of stained glass obtained at Kanono Island, also known as the Island of the Three Seasons. The glass emits a subtle, soothing light.
Scout ship setting sail.
Our new treasures. Did we look at this?
Nothing of any worth to me.
Really? Sure, the pendant looks a little sinister, but the jewel is a pretty shade of red. I think it'd suit you nicely, Velvet. I'm not sure if I should take that as an insult. I mean, in a bet. Oh yeah, we read that one. Lipstick on a rapig. Roguro, why are you like that? Bad.
This design. Could it really be?
That freaking eyes and face. I love it. Look at that dork. Oh my gosh. A work of stained glass art obtained on Kanono Island. Niata! What's that? The name of these 3 cat creatures? No, that's what this type of stained glass is called. The rich variety of colors and subtle techniques used to craft this are lost now. It's incredibly valuable. So we can sell it for a fortune. No, we can't sell this. Wait a minute, you said I could keep anything we find. This is not just any thing. This is a work of art. A cultural artifact. Culture? Aren't you supposed to be a pirate? That's right. I'm a pirate, not a merchant. That's why I can't sell it. Simple as that. Oh, forget it. I give up. You're so sweet. Okay. Ooh, jacketless outfit, Eleanor. It's kind of lame, I'm not gonna lie. Like, with the jacket and the vestments and the little tabard, it's nice. Without, it's just like, yeah, no, like, I can imagine you take this off when you go into your, like, bedchamber and are relaxing, because you don't care if you look lame. Like, I'm just, like, sitting here in a threadbare polka dot dress right now, and it's just, like, looks like trash, but it's comfy. But then when you go out... Well, this looks good on Eleanor, too. Really, what doesn't look good on Eleanor? Exactly. This is the outfit Eleanor wears to cuddle. This is the outfit Eleanor wears to look formal exorcist. This is the one Eleanor wears to blend in. This is the one Eleanor wears for a nice, pretty, formal date with Velvet. And this is the one Eleanor wears for a nice, pretty, formal date with Magalu. Speaking of Magalu... we need to get on the down low, so we should probably get out of our pirate outfits. So... we're gonna give everyone a nice little outfit change. Gonna formalize you a little. We'll leave your hair pirate style, though. Aizen, we don't have any new outfits for you. Or for you. Boys, why do you not have good outfits? There we go. See, she just needs to blend in a little. Surely we have something we can use to... Perfect. There's so many people to talk to, and I'm just like, ugh. Do I want to start at the south or start at the north? Let's start at the north, work our way south. Or... actually, I think... yeah, so in about it's been 2.5 hours. It's getting to be 9:30. I need to make dinner and get ready for bed because I do have work at 7 in the morning tomorrow. So I think that will be the end of our session for today. 25 hours into the game. Woohoo! Okay. Who's streaming that we can raid into with our like 9 viewers. That's a lot of people. We could go say hi to Baron with Vampire Survivor. Baron is pretty much the only one who's still streaming, I see. So unless someone has a different suggestion, we'll go into Baron. So thanks for coming by. Everyone hop in the raid. We'll go say hi to Baron, and then I will take a nap or eat dinner and such. Yeah. Oh, come on. There's more of you than that. No? Okay. Going once. Going twice. Peace. Suppose I should go empty that bucket.